My name is Luigi, and I'm here to tell you a story that we call the parable of the Unmerciful Servant. You may ask, what do you mean by moisty, Luigi? I have a sister named Moisty. Does that mean that I'm moiciful? What are you, some kind of wackadoodle? Being moiciful don't have anything to do with your sister. Moisty means giving folks a second chance, even when they deserve to sleep with the fishes. With that said, let's get on to our story, shall we? Once upon a time, on the streets of New York, there lived a young Italian boy named Johnny Feluccio. Now, it was about time for Johnny to start working to get a little money, and he wasn't too excited about the opportunity. Maybe that's because he was a lazy bum, but I digress.
Johnny! Johnny! Can you hear me, son?
Yeah, I hear you, Mom. What do you want with me?
What do I want with yous? What do I want with yous? What do I always want with my favorite son?
Gee, I don't know, Mom. Maybe you just want to make me a chocolate milkshake?
No, Johnny, but you're close. I want yous to get your stinking feet off of my coffee table and go get a job!
But why do I need to get a job, Mom? Billy across the street, he doesn't have a job. He's younger than I am.
Well, I look like Billy's stinking mom. Plus, Billy's blind, deaf, lame in both legs, and he can't carry a tune in a bucket. So playing the violin and the accordion's out. Now, yous, on the other hand, the only thing that's wrong with yous is that big lump on your head.
What big lump on my head?
The one that's gonna be there when I brain yous with the coaster. Now go get a job. Cecilia Feluccio didn't raise no bums, Johnny. Yous knows that ever since your father died, we've been struggling to make ends meet, and I need yous to do your part.
Well, can't my part be here making sure that the cable's still working all right? Okay, Mom, I was just kidding. I'll go get a job.
Yous better, or I'm gonna get a job making cement shoes, and you're gonna be my first customer. Now, can I get yous a milkshake, son?
Yeah, Mom. That'd be great.
As we can see, the first moral of the story is, never mess with an Italian woman. Boy, do I know that. In fact, an even better moral would be, never mess with your mom. Boy, do I know that too. Anyway, as Johnny was sitting there bewailing his situation, who should suddenly appear but his fairy godmother?
What kind of job am I gonna get? I know. Maybe I could be a television show rater. Or a video game tester. Nah, too much work. Hey, who are you guys?
Hey, Johnny-O, I'm your fairy godmother, and I'm here to rescue you from what you might call your terrible predicament.
Okay then, who's that?
Oh, this is Luigi. You might say he's my fairy friend. You might say that, but I wouldn't recommend it if you want to keep all your, what you might call, appendages.
Yo.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm here to rescue you from the unthinkable horror of having to work for a living. From now on, whenever you need money, you just say so, and Luigi will show up with whatever you need.
Wow, that sounds great. But what's the catch?
Catch? There ain't no catch. Nothing's too good for my favorite godson. Now you just go out there and get what you and your family needs.
Wow, thanks, fairy godmother. Thanks, Luigi.
Yo. It seemed too good to be true. But Johnny immediately started seeing that it was true. Whenever he needed some money, he'd just say something, and immediately I would show up in a black Cadillac with some dough. Soon, Johnny and his family was living in a high-rise condominium, and everything was perfect. Johnny may have gone a little far with a gourmet Italian restaurant to cook his every meal, and the statue of Rocky Balboa that used to sit on the steps of Philadelphia City Hall as a lawn ornament, but hey, he was a man of sophisticated tastes. Unfortunately, all wasn't well in Mudvalici.
Nothing like watching the Andy Griffino show on my 75-inch flat-screen TV. That Don Knotts is hilarious. Hey, who are you? Are you the maid?
No, I'm your sister Lenore.
What, is it time for the family reunion or something?
No, well, I just wanted to visit these rooms because, well, things are a little tight right now. So I was wondering if me and my husband could maybe borrow a little money?
Okay, let me think about that. No.
No.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. You know, you ain't getting 1 tin dime. And as a matter of fact, don't you still owe me for that birthday present I got you last year? That box of tissues wasn't cheap, you know. Put me close to $5.
Johnny, people don't pay for presents.
Oh, look who's making up all the rules around here. Miss, I don't have any money, so I just want to steal all yours?
I just want to borrow a little.
Oh, is that what they call it these days? Well, I call it stealing. I'm calling the cops. Where's the phone? Hey, could you pass me the phone over there? Hey, what are you doing here? I didn't call for any money. That was a thief over there, not me.
I didn't come to give you any money, Johnny. I came to collect.
Collect? From who?
Use.
But the fairy godmother said I could have all the money for free. And you're her little fairy, right? And you do what she says, right?
Yeah, and the boss says, with the measure use, it will be measured to use. Just gave Lenore the cold shoulder, and now your godmother wants you to pay back everything. And she wants it now. Hey, did I ever mention that I don't like it when people call me fairy?
But I don't have that kind of money.
Then I'm afraid Use is gonna have to say hello to my little friend!
Ah! It's the Mafia Kitty! I'm due for sure to claw my eyes out!
So, after his attitude and his facial rearranged a little by me and the Mafia Kitten, Johnny spent his life washing windows in his fairy godmother's mansion. Which brings me up to the moral of this story, which goes a little something like this. If someone gives you a great gift, give it back to others. Or one of these days, somebody's gonna put the lien on yous. The end.